Hello everybody, and thank you for joining us once again at Cliff's Rants, Ramblings, and Crazy Theories. If you're wondering at home, yes, my shirt does say glazed and confused. It's a play on words, and that's a donut. If you wish to pay me for any of the advice I've given you, I like donuts. A lot, as you can tell. Anyway, so this has been a request from a few people to talk about how do you get a boyfriend or girlfriend, or get a girl to date, or whatever floats your boat, you crazy kids. And so obviously you're coming to me for this advice, which is hilarious, because meet my girlfriend, Emma Watson. Hi, Emma. Yeah. But anyway, I'll give you a little bit of insight on it. So, the first thing is to narrow down what qualities that you want in a boyfriend/girlfriend. A lot of people have a tendency of getting a little too needy, a little too desperate, and so they just spring on whatever, and that's characteristic of the seasons especially. We enter into certain seasons when we're like, especially in summer and winter. In winter, we really want somebody to cuddle with, or whatever the devil you kids do nowadays. Or in the summer, we want somebody to go fishing with, or I don't know, toss the frisbee back and forth, that stuff. And so it's important to recognize those qualities, and it's important to recognize that whenever you are just seeking out a romantic relation due to the change in season. It happens. It does, trust me. And that's not a very smart way to think about things. It's not a very smart way to go about things. It's kind of like, you've always heard, don't go grocery shopping when you're hungry. Yeah, it's the same way for dating, only, don't date just because you're desperate and you're needing somebody and you're like, nobody loves me. Just shut up and get on with your life and focus on important stuff. Guys, you probably have already heard the whole thing. The best way to get a girl is to ignore her, to be completely pompous, arrogant, and whatever else you can think of. Just to be a general bad guy to her. And if you want my honest opinion, from what I've seen, yes, that is the case. Because if you'll notice, if you'll look around, you're in the friend zone with these people here, referring back to my first video, of course, which if you haven't watched it, watch it! You're in the friend zone with these people here, and you're treating them all nice. You're like, oh, you're such a good friend. You want me to do your toes? Okay, yeah, so how about, become your boyfriend? Sneak back into the friend zone from which you came. That's how it is it not? Yep, it is. So yeah, honestly, if you just want some girl, that's the best way to do it. Just be a jerk to them, and it'll get you there. And you can run through girls. You get one, you date them, cheat on them. Okay, sure. And then suddenly you've got two girls lined up. I've noticed this. It doesn't work anything like jobs. Yeah, where you go to one job and you sell their secrets to the opponent, and companies aren't going to line up to hire you, but for some reason girls line up to date you. And I think that's because they have a whole Beauty and the Beast complex, where the girl's like, I can change him, I can make him wonderful again, I can turn him into my Prince Charming. Really? I don't see in what universe this makes sense other than Disney. But yeah, and girls, you do have a tendency of going after these guys, just so you know. And if you just want a boyfriend all of a sudden, start posting some trashy photos on Facebook. Look at me. Tell me I'm pretty now. Selfie. Selfie. Duck face. Yeah, that's how you're going to get a quick boyfriend. Also, kiss on the first date. I'm using a euphemism, of course, for some of our younger viewers. You know, yeah. Be easy, I guess, is an easy way to say it. Yeah, quick way to get a boyfriend. Look easy, act easy. Sure. Now, on to more serious advice. If you actually do want a girlfriend or boyfriend, starting with guys, look for a girl that doesn't pass you up for the jerk down the street who's cheating on her with every other girl that walks around, that treats her like crap, everything like that. Because honestly, if a girl is looking for that, then she's not worth your time. And the next girl that comes up to you and you try and date her and she passes you up for that guy, flat out walk out on her, because I guarantee you there's going to come a point in her life when she's tired of that and she's going to be like, you know, maybe he treated me nice. I could get used to that. But don't hang around her doorstep. Go and find somebody that actually appreciates you. Best way to do it. Don't hang around don't wait around for life to give you everything that you've ever wanted. Go out and get it yourself. There's going to be somebody that's going to appreciate you, and you don't need anybody that doesn't appreciate you. Girls, the same thing goes for you. You can go ahead and chase after all these jerks and perpetuate a stereotype, perpetuate the system that's currently in place, where you give their jerkiness, their unfounded masculinity, a reason for it to be there, and they're going to continue to treat you badly. And then you're going to wonder why your beast didn't turn out to be a Prince Charming, but just another jerk in his underwear drinking beer. And you're going to look back and be like, What happened? And honestly, you're only going to have yourself to blame. Guys, the ones that are being jerks, yeah, it's getting you girls pretty easy. It's getting you easy girls. But is it really worth it? You're sitting around, you're creating an uneven system here. You're ruining it for everybody else, and you're certainly not treating the girls nice. So, what's even the point? Anyway, so, yeah, to narrow it down, nice guys. Go after the girls that respect you and appreciate what you have to offer. Jerky guys, you stop being jerky, clean yourself up, and maybe girls will start to respect other guys as well, and will actually like a guy for who he is, and so on and so forth, whatever, mushy stuff, whatever. And we can all get on with our lives and improve the system. It's kind of like a capitalist system. I'm all in favor of capitalism, but I'm not in favor of 1% of the world holding 99% of the world's resources. As long as we're allowing corporations, the big corporations, to take all of our stuff, we're going to be left here at the bottom with nothing. Something to think about. Good girls, stop going after the stupid, jerky guys. You're all chasing around like, I want swag, I want swag. Ladies, just so you know, swag does not pay the bills. I've tried. I've gone to the car lot and been like, hey, will you take a down payment in form of my swag? And then I do a little dance, and they're like, get out! And they call security, and it's awful. It's awful. When your mother has to pick you up at the police station because somebody filed a complaint on your swag. And girls, trashy kind of girls, clean yourself up. I mean, there's no point in you posting all these selfies on Facebook just to try and get attention. And that's all you're really doing, and that's all you're doing with anything else, is you're trying to get attention by drawing attention to your body and away from your personality. Clean yourself up. Anyway, so keep liking, subscribing, and sharing my videos. Please drop me a line of any subject you'd like me to tackle. Thank you, and this has been Cliff's Rants, Ramblings, and Crazy Theories.